So what's going on, Gas Gang? Yes, we are back with another sick video on a Seat Leon Cupra, and today we're going halfway to space. Yes, guys, we're going stage 3 on this bad boy. Stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be sick. Let's get it. But before we start, guys, if you're in the market for a new car, stop right now, because this could be very, very helpful. I just want to give a massive shout out to Car Vertical. Car Vertical is actually a handy tool that works in over 20 different countries that allows you to delve in and check your current car or potential car's history for flaws, issues and problems by using its national registry to snoop out and find if there's anything untoward with your car. It will put your mind at absolute ease by carrying out loads of different checks, including to see if it's had mileage fraud, to see if it's ever been written off, to see if it's still on finance, or even to see if it's stolen. Just check out this BMW 3 Series report, for example. The checks have uncovered a previous history of damage. And the great thing about the checks is it literally pinpoints exactly what was done to the car in great detail, also giving you an estimated repair cost for when the car was initially damaged. Guys, the checks are really easy to use. Check out the one on my RS5, for example. It could tell you everything you could ever possibly want to know about the car's history and more. The report supplied many different checks, including accident damage, which of course none found. Also, it's checked over the mileage to make sure there's no issues, which there isn't. However, the report has actually uncovered different registrations that have been on the car, including my gas you up plate. There's been so many cases of people falling victim to buying cars with bad and hidden pasts, so don't even risk it. Car Vertical will comprehensively check the car you're about to go and see before you go and see it to tell you if it's a wrong one or not, so it will save you time and money. And check this out, if you use my special links in the description, you'll actually save 10% on all your checks. So guys, check the links below and head over to Car Vertical right now. Let's get back to the video. So yes guys, as the intro said, today, yeah, we're going stage 3 on this bad boy. No messing around at all. Now, I did kind of put it out to you guys when I've done the first drive, when we went stage 2 on the Seat Leon Cupra, and asked you if you wanted to see a step in between sending this car all the way to the moon, or you just wanted me to send it all the way to the moon. Now, it was kind of split. I mean, opinions were split. Some people just thought like full send, which that's kind of what I'm about. But at the same time, a lot of people said, nah, we want to see a stage 3, because a lot of people will actually never send it as far as I'm about to send this car when we actually fit the fully built engine to this car. So, a more of a real world build, I thought it was worth doing a step. So I took the executive decision to actually go stage 3 on this bad boy. Now what we're doing today, now that consists of quite a few bits again. I mean, we're not messing around. As you've seen, we've already thrown so much bits at this car. And as you would see by the bodywork and the look of the car, it's a total sleeper because we still haven't touched that. It's all about the engine. It's all about going fast. So literally, guys, I'm not gonna speak too much. I wanna get inside and talk to Ben about exactly what's going on today, because the turbo we're using is actually quite special. It's a bit spicy. And guys, we are literally sending this car. And you know the motto, if she blows, she blows. So guys, listen, I'm not even gonna talk too much. Let's get in there to Devil Developments and see what they're saying. Let's get it. You've got straight into it today, no messing around, so you've already ripped off the other turbo at lightning speed. Do you want to talk us through what's going on in the car today and what's happening?
Well, we'll start with the turbo. This is your old one.
Okay.
For starters, just terrible, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Just the quality of it, anyway.
Not good quality
They're
from
just
stock.
crap, aren't they? So this is what we've got now.
The new one. She's called the LOG, guys, the Littco OG. That doesn't give away how much power it's got, though. Again, I'll let you explain.
So what we've done is you've got an L500 turbine wheel in there.
Okay.
Which, it's the latest version of the L500. We've run it for a little while now.
Okay.
This turbine wheel has done 590 something, so we know it'll flow. That's not what we're going to do on yours, obviously.
Yep.
But if you compare that to stock sized.
Okay. Wow, yeah.
See, but
yep. So there you go. You can see the difference. That one this side looks like a granny wheel. It really looks so outdated compared to this. Obviously a lot bigger. More blades on this too, or
less blades.
Less blades.
Less blades.
Okay,
You see how open that is? It's
okay.
you know, it's got a smaller hub in the centre there as well.
Okay.
It's the actual.
Yep.
The amount that can flow is just a lot bigger.
Okay. Okay.
Compressor wise as well. So what we've done with yours, so basically the back half is L500.
Yep.
But the front half, what we've done is actually, it's similar to an L450 sized wheel.
Okay.
But we've done it with an extended tip.
Okay.
So it's like double height.
Interesting.
And because it's a smaller wheel, it will spool up quicker. It weighs less, it will spool up quicker.
Yep.
But we suspect it will, well, we know it will still do over 500 horsepower. So it'd be like a quick spooling 500.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
Who knows what it'll actually do, but
Yeah.
we suspect it's probably very good.
So this could, if it goes well, maybe go into production, or
Possibly.
yeah.
We've been doing a lot of playing lately. You know, Dan's been making a lot of different variations and trying to see what works best. And
Yeah.
we suspect this may be.
the one.
Yeah. I suspect this may be the one.
Okay.
But yeah, upgraded bearings, all that stuff. You know, all the
Yeah.
good stuff in there as well.
Yeah. Now to support that, you could just run this on a stock engine,
Yeah.
stock hardware, should we say?
You could.
And push it as far as you want. But
You'd run out of fuel.
Okay.
You could tune it until you ran out of fuel. Then you could put, you could put a high pressure pump in it and see what you're going to get. You're going to get 5, whatever,
Yep.
whatever turbo runs out at. But we like to do things a little bit different. So we like to put a high pressure pump in.
Wicked.
But we don't like opening the injector times too much on the DI. So we like running the DI a little bit less and assisting it with bigger MPI injectors.
Okay.
So these engines have 8 injectors. The DI injectors will run all the power stuff, but the MPI is active at idle and it's active at under 1500 RPM.
Got you.
And the reason they do that is for emissions.
Interesting.
MPI injectors don't produce large particles.
Okay.
So, which is why when on the later cars had a GPF filter, they ditched the MPI.
Okay.
Because they can capture
no
all
good.
large particles, so that's pointless.
Got ya.
But what we do is we put much bigger injectors in there.
So big injectors.
These are 930cc, the standards are like 180-ish.
Okay. So they're a lot bigger.
They're
a lot bigger. And these are special. These are again a Littco product. This is something that just you guys do in the UK. Would I be right? in saying?
No, these are a Bosch.
Okay.
Just a Bosch factory injector,
Yep.
unmodified, so
Okay.
they're not, they're a factory fit injector, adapt to looms.
Okay.
But we actually make the ECU turn them on above 1500 RPM.
Got ya,
So we
got ya.
make the ECU use these for power.
Got
So
ya.
what these will do is assist the DI.
Okay.
So we can keep the DI injectors
Yep.
at the milliseconds that is sort of ideal for DI injectors to be at, and then any fuel we need over that, we can assist it with these.
Interesting.
That's how we do it. We
Got
do
ya.
it a bit differently. I know a lot of the guys do it on the RS3,
Okay.
but no one seems to do it on the MQB. I know Unicorn and Littco, we do that.
Okay.
That's the way we like to
Wicked,
do it.
wicked. So high pressure fuel pump, injectors, turbo, big boost pipe kit there
Big
too,
boost
right?
pipe kit.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
We'll have a look when we get that standard one off.
Yep.
But they've got a really, the cold side of it is actually not that bad. It's the hot side of it,
Okay.
which starts off with that. Actually, obviously this is a turbo outlet, so we've got a matching one for that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all a lot bigger, should help with flow. We tend to find stock boost pipes, 480, somewhere around there, they're struggling a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what they're going on.
4-bar map sensor.
4-bar map sensor, nothing exciting about that.
Yep. Cool. And then also, this would be quite an interesting one because we're moving down the table here and we've got to the catch can and PCV. Now, a lot of people would have seen me when I was racing down at the runway, basically, with Race Logic, that we were getting a lot of smoke under hard braking from high speed. Now, I thought at first it could have been something to do with the catch can, then I was a little bit unsure, but you have assured me that that is just a common problem.
That's an MQB thing. That's what they do.
Okay, unfortunately.
You get oil surge basically when you brake really hard, all the oil goes up the front of the engine.
Yep.
Then when you next jump on the accelerator, it's already made its way in the intake. It breathes it all through, and what you'll see is it actually burns it, and you'll see it as all the evidence.
Okay, so you can see it's all white.
ash.
Interesting.
Which is what happens when you burn neat oil basically.
Got ya.
The turbo is actually, it's an original 15, it's got a 15 date stamp on it. It feels fine.
And it feels fine.
Feels fine.
Wicked.
There's just so much variance in the the actual build quality of them, and the bearings are terrible. So
yeah.
best to get it out there, but it's actually not that bad.
Cool. So I just show them real quick. I just wanted to give a massive shout out to VAG Custom Parts, because they actually supplied this Bartec PCV bit that actually will allow us to run the Forge catch can, which we are running today. So they basically can mate up, because otherwise the Forge one doesn't actually take the same route. I believe it doesn't go through the PCV delete thingamajig.
Well, the Forge one keeps the stock PCV, which is probably all right for a road car, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But if you're at the sort of levels you are, you're doing runways and things like that, where you're going to have to brake quite hard.
Yep.
You want to delete that side of it as well.
Yeah.
So what that would do is just delete the actual vacuum side of it.
Got you.
So the crankcase isn't under vacuum anymore.
Got you.
That's the only difference really. But it's, it's nice bit of billet, I think. Yeah, it's nice bit of billet. It's a nice
looks
product.
proper. Looks proper. So a massive shout out to VAG Custom Parts. Check the links in the description. They'll be there to help you out. And also a massive shout out to Forge and Littco, because this is going to be sick, guys. This turbo is going to be making some good power. As I say, we are sending this thing halfway to the moon, so we're getting into orbit, not quite to the moon, but we're in space.
Do you know what? I actually think that will be the best it will be.
Yeah, we were saying this actually. We were saying this. I'm probably going to ruin it with the big engine, right? Before we go four-wheel drive or whatever.
I think it's at this point where you get bored of stage 2, you do the hybrid and all the rest of it. That's when it will be at its best.
Yeah.
Past that, you end up spending more and more money, getting less and less.
That's it.
You get the problems, all the rest of it.
That's it. That's it.
I think that's the best it'll be, but you've got to do it, haven't you?
That's it. Well, you heard it there. We're probably going to have it at the best stage, guys. And any normal person who's not that crazy would probably keep it at this stage. You'd probably be quite crazy to actually take it to this stage, but I'm crazy and I'm going to ruin the car. Full send. Why not? So, Ben ain't messing around, we're nearly completed. He's actually just fitting the high pressure fuel pump right now. Also, we've already fitted the turbo. Ben has already fitted the turbo, the big boost pipe kit, which actually runs all around here. Don't know if you can see it, getting in Ben's way, but basically silicone hose coming off the turbo there, going onto the hard pipe, big boost pipe kit. Also, the Forge catch can will be going on any minute. We already have the PCV fitted. What else have we done? That's pretty much... Injectors. Oh, injectors, he's done the injectors. Yep, so injectors are in and we are pretty much ready to go. And also, guys, we have done a series on this car. So people thinking these are all the mods that are on the car. This car wasn't stock, obviously, it was a stage 2. I'll put the link up here somewhere so you guys can basically go back and watch the transformation from a stage, in fact, from a stock car to a stage 2. A load of Forge parts on this car. Forge intercooler, Forge intake, Forge loads of bits. We've also got big brakes. And pretty much this is the only giveaway from the outside of the car as to something is going on. Otherwise, it's pretty much just a sleeper. So yeah, we're nearly there, just a few more bits to fit. After this is all wrapped up, basically we're gonna get on the dyno, then he's gonna start his magic and put a bespoke map on this bad boy and see what she can run. We are going to send it to space. Not sure what's gonna happen, how much power it's gonna run, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be fast. So yeah, I'll let him get back to it. Also guys, while we're here, I thought I'd just show you the Audi RS5, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the stage 3 completion video, but believe me, it is coming. At the moment, we're just waiting for a little bit of ramp time to get this bad boy on, and also a little bit of fabrication needs finishing on the turbo inlet pipes. Once that is done, guys, you'll be seeing the video where we send this to a stage 3. So it is coming, be patient. Right guys, so as you see, the car is now on the dyno, all parts are fitted and we're pretty much ready to go. So now it's down to Ben and his mapping skills, his bespoke mapping skills, to sort this bad boy out and send it to space. Now, I'm not even sure what the car's gonna make, to tell the truth. I don't wanna get too excited, but I think it's gonna make good numbers, strong numbers. And as I say, guys, even at like 400 brake horsepower, this car was an animal. 500 would be nice, who knows? But you know what? It's the LOG, so I'm sure it's gonna make good power. Guys, let's get in there and see what happens, yeah? Right guys, so it's basically what the plan is today is obviously with the new turbo and doing it bespoke. It's not a copy and paste map. He needs to do it gradually, a little bit of boost, whatever he does, you know, and work up in stages, you know. So far, so good. It's wheel spinning on a dyno. It's at about 1.8 bar of boost and it's making 440 something brake horsepower. So it's off to a good start. She's actually getting extra straps. We gotta strap this bad boy down because she's a wild animal, all those ponies. Oh, it's about to get angry. Just imagine it on the road. And I know this is gonna offend so many people. Simply because they hate the idea of a high-powered front-wheel drive car. But believe me, once we're finished with this car, although it's gonna be very, very angry and very, very powerful, its final state will obviously be Cyvexed and whatever. Like, you know what I mean? We'll be controlling this power a lot better. And probably do a four-wheel drive conversion at some point too. But it's funny, the comments, like, you know, it really offends people, a lot of power in front-wheel drive. Guys, I know it's not the most effective at putting power down, but I tell you what, it puts up a fight, and when you get it right, and once you're rolling, sick. 500 brake horsepower on the nose, 500.09 or 500.9 or something like that. 500 brake horsepower, there you go. The Cupra just went up a level, guys, at 400 brake horsepower. That car was ridiculous. We just gained another 100 brake horsepower. It also made 450 foot-pounds, which is about 610 Newton meters. So guys, we have an animal on our hands. Let's get in there and quickly have a quick word with Ben. Happy?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah? 500 brake horsepower, man. 500 brake horsepower in a Seat Cupra. That's a lot of power, especially to the front wheels, a light car. What's your thoughts on the result?
It's all right. It'd be nice to have a bit more time playing with it.
Okay.
We'll make more if you wanted more, but
okay.
We sort of wanted 500, didn't we? So,
yeah.
Did a run with a little bit more torque at the start.
Okay.
But I don't think it's going to help it be a quick car. So
okay.
A little bit out there. You can see they're identical from this point onwards.
Yep.
But I took a little bit out at the beginning.
Okay.
It's getting a bit silly. That's 450 foot-pounds of torque.
Yep.
Now it was making about 470.
Okay. So you trimmed it back.
There.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a good number. It's a good number. We're in orbit now. We're not all the way to the moon.
That's good.
That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power.
It was quite easy, wasn't it? So
Yeah. It's happy, man. What a transformation. Look, guys, this is the new look of the engine bay now, because the engine covers, that's a stage 2 kind of move. Now I'm stage 3, so I'm going all out. We've obviously got the PCV, the catch can there, shout out to Forge. And yeah, I mean, you know, a very unsuspecting car from the outside, but 500 brake horsepower. This is called the Heartbreaker right now. Curbed up wheels, dirty, haven't washed it since we went stage 2. I'm just about speed. That's all I care about. Bro, thank you so much for your work today. And yeah, man, stage 3, guys, stage 3. So there you have it. The LOG just made the 500 brake horsepower. We're in orbit. We're in space. Next step, the moon. But for now, we're gonna enjoy 500 brake horsepower in a light car, a light front wheel drive car. That's a manual. And yeah, it's just gonna be mad. I think he's coming out now. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Here comes the beast. Look at that. Totally unsuspecting. Woo! Oh man. All right, he's off for a test drive to make sure everything's happy. And whilst he goes, guys, I think we'll end the video here. Once again, a massive shout out to Devil Developments, Littco, for obviously making up this custom turbo, the LOG. And in fact, guys, what I haven't told you in this video until now, you can hear him ripping around, so sick. is obviously when I take the step to my built engine or fitting that built engine, I'm actually going to give the LOG away. But I'm not going to go too much into detail about exactly how we're going to do that, but just stay tuned for that. And don't message me basically saying why you deserve that turbo more than other people. Guys, it's not about that. Trust me, all will be explained later. But for now, 500 brake horsepower, Littco Magic. A massive shout out to Forge, because pretty much all of our supporting mods are supplied by those. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, I've got to smoke the RS3 now. I hope you guys ain't getting bored of it. It's just become something that I've got to do. But I might make that the starter. I might just smoke him, because I'm saying it with my chest now. I'm confident. I might just smoke him and then line up against something else a little bit more spicy too. I know this car's going to be nuts, but guys, listen, anyway, I'm not going to waffle too much. Catch me on the next video, probably going to be a first drive. If you have enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.